won't survive.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Moho, and I'm sick right now. I got the flu, so if I sound really like retarded, that's why. And that's, part of the reason why I haven't been doing any videos. But I kind of figured there's no excuse. Might as well do it. I haven't put one out in like 3 weeks, and I got a special guest with me. You guys all love him. You guys missed him. You guys told me to pick him back up a million times, even when our roster was set. John, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
I'm really glad to be teaming with John again, man. Like, a lot of you guys don't know, like, me and John have a lot of fun whenever we team together, so. But anyway, this video is just going to be an update video talking about UMG, what happened with Dito, what the hell's been going on in general, because there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. John, how was your UMG experience? Like, because it was your first time playing LAN, right, on that game, on Black Ops 2?
UMG was actually pretty iffy, just because the Xboxes weren't updated, so if you guys didn't know, the Xboxes weren't updated and we were playing pre-patched and all the guns were pretty much different. Like the M8 was supposed to be stronger with the patch and it was weaker on LAN. The PDW and the MSC needed to have they had a recoil with the patch, and then, since I just said it wasn't patched, it had no recoil. So everything was a lot different at UMG, but, I definitely loved LAN. Everything went smooth. Definitely liked it. What did you think about UMG?
It was great. I love playing LAN. The only thing is, like you said, like some of the Xboxes and some of the stations, they weren't like up to date. So some of the Xboxes, like main stage, they didn't have the patch, and then some of the other stations that you play on did have the patch. So it's kind of like you didn't know what was good and what was, not good to use. But from what I can figure out, and a lot of you guys have questions about this, the MSMC, a lot of people were talking about the MSMC being like the gun that nobody uses on LAN, and the PDW being the best. And a lot of you guys know that the PDW is inconsistent online, which it is. Online is like a pretty terrible gun in my opinion. I know John uses it, he's really good with it, but on LAN, don't let nobody fool you. The MSMC is still one of the best SMGs to use. When it comes to assault rifles, the FAL and select fire attachment, it's just too overpowered. And I think when people started to figure that out, they started using that. Like, what were you using in the beginning? Were you using M8 thinking that was going to be the gun to use?
And I was still using the M8. I could not use the FAL, especially when we played Clockwork and we were playing our first S&D and I got turned on with FAL. And that's when I decided not to use the FAL ever again. So I stayed with M8.
Yeah, everybody was using the M8 in our first game. Next thing you know, like everybody pulled out select fire FAL. And just so you guys know, from now on, our rule set is score streaks and whatnot. They're going to be banning the select fire attachment. And by the way, if you hear anybody in the background, that's APOC. APOC's at my house right now, and we're here basically, settling business and preparing for this next season. So if you hear him calling out, he's playing 8s right now. So that's if you guys were wondering. But anyway, let's go into Dito. LAN was amazing. LAN felt good. So let's go into Dito. A lot of you guys have questions. We were pretty stable with Dito. We just lacked a little practice, and a lot of you guys wanted to know, what exactly was it? What happened? Well, we picked up Dito, and we were pretty confident. We had a lot of motivation going into the event, myself, Sharp, and Assess. We thought Dito was on the same page as us. But we ended up finding out that Dito was talking shit about us prior to us even showing up to the event, and he didn't really have confidence in us. And that kind of, like, fucked up our morale. Like, we didn't want to, like, play with him after that. No matter how good he was, we wanted to, like, set an example, and that's kind of why we didn't really keep Dito on our team. And when that came around, APOC was talking about John, and we were like, that would be good. That would be a good option. Like, John, you want to talk to him, like, a little bit about your situation with Farico? Like, what was it that, didn't make you feel comfortable playing on that team?
I'll talk about it a little bit. I'm not going to go too into it, but basically, if you guys didn't know, Karma is the type of player that does not like to play a lot. And I'm totally different. I like to scrim. I like to be on every day and practice with the team. But it was pretty different with Karma. Me and Karma never got, I don't want to say along because I like the guy, but we never got I don't know how to explain it. We never got on the same page, and he never wanted to get on. And some situations went down at UMG where on main stage he basically just gave up. So I didn't really want to team with him anymore. I didn't want to team. If I didn't want to team with him, you know, it wasn't gonna be. I didn't want to team with the team. You know, I didn't want to stay on the team that I didn't like. So
Yeah.
Fear at the time was looking for a fourth, and you know, I decided to just part my ways with Farico. You know, I still care about Too Quick and them, and I think they just broke up. So I don't know what they're doing. But
Yeah, I think
yes,
that's
I ended
another
up
thing
joining
too.
Fear.
Like, I think another issue when I was talking to you, you were talking about like the stability on the team. Like, a team that's really strong is a team that sticks together through a roster change. And I think you can kind of gather that it was a good decision for you to even join up with us in the first place, or even if it wasn't us, if it was a different team, because as soon as you left, the team fell apart. And I feel like if you're going to be a part of a team where one player is holding it together, then it's not a stable team, and it's probably
Yeah,
the
that's
best
what I was
interest
saying.
to.
That's basically another reason why I left. I knew if anything went wrong, we didn't place well at an event, or if you know something went wrong with me, something went wrong with Killa, we were gonna break up. You know, it wasn't gonna
Yeah.
last for a long time. So Fear was definitely the best choice, and I love it here. For it's only been like 2 or 3 days, and it's been good so far.
Well, that's what it is. We all got chemistry. That's the end of the video. You guys, make sure you sub to this channel because he's going to be getting on the YouTube grind. Anyway, it's your boy, Fear Moho, back with a fucking flu commentary. Johnny boy, you got any shout-outs?
Peace.
No shout-outs. Peace. Catch y'all later. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching the video. I'm really sick, so I sound bad, so I apologize about that. But it's all about that grind. Anyway, you guys know what to do. Top left is the previous video. On the top right, you can check out a content creativity video as well. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.